Part E asks us to find out what values of t does the particle change direction. So remember we talked about direction being a big part of velocity. When it's positive, it's moving to the right, and when velocity is negative, the object is moving to the left. So the particle is going to change direction when it changes from a positive velocity to a negative velocity. We can figure that out by looking at a number line for the velocity. So we want to first figure out when is the velocity 0, because those are points where we might change velocities. So if we set this up, we have 2t minus 3 equals 0, so t equals 3 halves. So I want to see what's happening on either side of 3 halves, because we know the velocity is 0 when t is 3 halves, but what's happening when t is 1? So if we put 1 into this equation, our velocity, 2 times 1 minus 3 is going to give us a negative velocity. And all the values here between 0 and 3 halves are going to have a negative velocity. To the right, we're going to check out what happens when t is 2. If we put 2 in for the velocity, we're going to get a positive number. And all of the velocities are going to be positive to the right of 3 halves. So at this point, t equals 3 halves, our particle is changing directions, because from 0 to 3 halves, it's moving to the left. Then from 3 halves on, it's moving to the right. So what values? The only value that it changes is at t equals 3 halves.